Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's video. This week I have a small maple bowl blank that I picked up at Rockler. It's 2.5 by 5, and I'm finding center and drilling for the worm screw. And this project is going to be a lidded bowl, and the bowl is going to be colored with the Intrinsic Color Collection, some colors from that line. I'll link those and everything else I use in the description box below if you're interested in checking them out. Some are affiliate links and some are not. So getting it mounted safely here on the lathe, and I pull the tailstock up, and the first thing to do is get it in balance and get it trued up. For that, I'm starting with the bowl gouge. Here I've removed the tailstock and now working on the bottom. It's going to be a tenon on this one because I want to have a flat bottom. This is a small bowl and it doesn't need a foot to take away from the character of the bowl. If you noticed at the beginning, this one is rated AAA, meaning it's highly figured. It's on a scale of A, AA, and AAA, this is AAA is the best as far as grain and figure go. So trying to keep as much of the material as possible. Obviously this is a small blank. Going to be a simple bowl shape, nothing fancy. Start sanding at 80 grit, and I work my way up through to 400 grit. This is the plum color in the Intrinsic Color Collection line by Hampshire Sheen. So this plum color is going to be the base color. Most of it is going to be sanded back, but what this does is highlights the grain, almost give it tiger stripe like patterns. So sanding it much of it back. How much you sand back is really up to you. You can leave more on or take more off. That's a good way to experiment with color. Using some denatured alcohol to clean it off before applying the next color. So the next color is honey, and generally speaking I use this color to highlight other colors, and I've never really used this color as the main showpiece kind of thing, and this is what I was going for here. It's honey and it almost looks like gold. So once it's finished, it's a honey, yellow, gold, whatever you want to call it. So let me know what you think of the color in the comments. Was this the thumbs up or a bust? You let me know what you think. So reverse mounted here using the tenon and hollowing out the inside of the bowl. Nothing too interesting here, just taking my time and removing the material. A little bit of a different angle here. Still removing material, taking my time. Sometimes if you get a catch when you're using a tenon, the tenon can break off, and that's never fun for anyone. So trying to determine the thickness of the bowl here while I'm hollowing out some of the final amounts of wood. Measuring here for the lid. This is from the same piece of walnut that I used in last week's video with the lidded bowl. I thought the walnut was really beautiful with this sort of dual grained light and a dark, the dark walnut and then the sapwood. So you'll see that this piece is very similar. Using double-sided tape. I love this double-sided tape. I'll link it down below. It's new to me, and I've tried other double-sided tapes, different brands and whatnot, and this is by far the best and the easiest to work with. Measuring here for the lip. So this is going to be the inside of the top of the bowl. Working on the lip and the overhang, as well as a tenon to reverse it once I flip it around. Using a bowl gouge and a skew chisel between the two, I get it where I want it, and then do sanding from 80 to, I think I did 320 here on the inside. Using the air gun to get the dust off. Sometimes walnut is hard to get the dust particles out of. You need a little air to really get them all out. So rounding over the edges, this is going to be, as I said, the top of the bowl, the lid, and I'm going for a simple shape with a knob, so that material that you see me pushing over is going to become the knob. Starting to come together here a little bit. Using an Easy Wood Tools carbide tool to get the curve in that tight space, and sanding, and more sanding. My dust collection had dropped, and really need dust collection when you're sanding walnut. Denatured alcohol on walnut is always an exciting part, at least for me. I don't know what you think, but it goes from sort of ordinary to just really amazing, highlighting the grain. Hey, if you've made it this far in the video, I would ask one favor. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. If you have subscribed already, thank you very much. If you would hit the little thumbs up button, it tells YouTube that they need to show this video to more people, get it in front of more people, and of course that helps my channel as well. Using the Axe products here, starting with the Axe abrasive paste, and I'll follow up here in a minute with the polishing paste. I do have a discount code. If you want to try some Axe, use code PF10 at checkout. You'll get 10% off your order. The grain in that walnut still amazes me, even though I used a piece from the same block last week. Just the lighter sapwood against the dark wood is really pretty, at least in my opinion. So some power sanding here on the inside of the bowl. And just like on the outside, I sanded from 80 up to 400. Some denatured alcohol before applying sanding sealer. And I'll use the same process here as I did on the lid. So just a couple of announcements that I wanted to make. I will be having another video out earlier than usual, so I'll have another video in 2 or 3 days, and then the usual video next weekend. And we're getting close to 20,000 subscribers. Right now we're at just shy of 18,000. So when we get to 20,000, I will plan to do another giveaway. So if you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button and the thumbs up as well. And don't go anywhere, because I do have some photos at the end, and seeing this bowl and lid together, I really want to know what you think of the combo. So I'm using a jam chuck here to take off the tenon very, very carefully. Let me know what you think of the walnut and the maple with the honey color. I'd love to know what you think down in the comments. As usual, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, peace out.